Okay, now we're doing question 3. Let's first we want to rationalize the denominator of this expression. So rationalize means a rational number. A rational number means one that looks like a over b, and a and b are integers, right? So like 1/2 is a rational number. 3.597 is a rational number. Because we could just write it as 3.597 over 1,000. Okay, so any decimal number is rational, and also any fraction is rational. So we want to change this over here into a rational number. Okay, or no, this is rationalize the denominator, right? So when we have a fraction, this is the numerator, and this is the denominator. Okay, so it's saying on the bottom, we want either a fraction or a decimal, right? And at the moment, we don't have it, right? Because one of the things we learn is that root 2 is irrational. So there's no way, there's no way to write root 2 as a decimal. Okay, so we need to somehow deal with this root 2. So we're going to do a small amount of revision. Now we're going to remember that a squared minus b squared is a minus b times a plus b. This doesn't look very helpful, but let's say this a, let's say that a is square root of 2 and b is square root of 3. Now it looks much more useful, right? Because now it says that square root of 2 squared minus square root of 3 squared is square root of a, which is square root of 2 minus square root of 3, right? We're just subbing this in here. And then here, a is square root of 2. Now we have a plus, and here we have square root of 3. Okay, and square root of 2 squared is, of course, just 2. Square root of 3 squared is just 3. And this is equal to this. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. So now we go back to our thing. So we have 5 over this. We have 5 over square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Now we know if we multiply this on top and bottom by anything, it will still be equal, right? So anything here, like if we multiply it by, 10,000, and then we multiply the bottom also by 10,000, then these are equal. So knowing this, we could maybe multiply it by something more useful, like what we just did up here, right? So we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by square root of 3 plus root 2. And also we have to do the top the same. Okay. Now, I think we haven't been careful with signs here, right? So let's just do this out properly. So on the top, we're going to get 5 root 3 plus 5 root 2. And on the bottom, this square root of 3 will multiply by the square root of 3, and we'll get 3. And then we'll get minus 2. Because if we did this out, out properly here, let me just do it. Square root of 3 minus square root of 2 times square root of 3 plus square root of 2. Slightly running out of space, sorry. Okay, when we do the first by the first, we'll get 3. When we do the first by the last, we'll get root 3 by root 2. When we do next color, this one, we'll do we'll get minus root 2 root 3. And then finally, the last one will give us minus 2, right? Because root 2 by root 2 will be 2. And then we'll see that this and this will cancel, and so we'll just get 3 minus 2. Okay, so I've just done the calculation for the bottom out here. Okay, so our final answer is this here.